Hello, hello. Welcome back to more Baldur's Gate 3. We look like we're up and running on the stream. So this episode is going to be a bit of a weird one because I'm not too sure if I'm going to keep this save file, if you will, as I play through. I don't mean deleting it or anything like that. What I mean is we've done the Justiciar gauntlet, pretty much. And so, but there does seem to be an option of opening Shadowheart to the fact that she's actually a saloon acolyte or whatever. That's been, I guess, strict by Shar. I forget what they're called, like all these different names for a Shar person, whatever. Into becoming a Shar follower herself. And I think that's all pretty obvious. And it does look like the game does offer the opportunity to change her first before doing the Dark Justiciar gauntlet and all that. However, I'm hoping there's this middle ground option. I don't want a pure Dark Justiciar. I don't want a pure Saloon option for Saloon option for Shadowheart. I'm hoping there's this middle ground, which is why her adopted mother didn't want her to become a Dark Justiciar, because she was worried about something. And so I'm hoping there's that as an option, but I don't know. Between the two, I'd rather her be Saluna, I guess. Especially since if you're going to be romancing her, I don't think that's going to be an option with the Dark Justiciar route, which is weird. But we'll see. So that's what I plan to do in this episode, and we'll see how that pans out. Whether I keep so either I reload this particular save and start all this again, or ignore the temple for now and do other stuff first. But I guess we'll see how that goes when we come to it. Before we delve into the game itself, let's look at the stream, make sure it's all up and running well. Let me check the volume. Can I hear myself talk? I can hear myself, and I can hear the background music as well. It's all good. I can't really hear myself that well. I could put the mic closer to me, it's just my controller gets in the way. And there, maybe. So let's see, where's our last load? At the campsite. Yeah, I'm not going to long rest. Truth be told, sometimes I do long rest after a session anyway, and I just pump through some long rests to see if there's anything. It feels like a a bonus you get for having played the game. And then you get your long rest, and I do some such section just to see if there's any interactions. I think I did one long rest and didn't get anything. There's no real interaction with anyone. This music seems really good for some reason. Get away from me! Should I short rest? I guess I could, but I don't think.
Wits and blades always sharp.
She's got most of her stuff. She's still got 2-1-2-1 in terms of her spell slot. Lae'zel.
Reaction.
This might be gone. But it comes back on short rest. So I thought this comes back on long rest. Have I not used this before? Long resting. It's kind of weird. This is not back. This is a short rest though. So I'd get this back at least. And this is long rest. Ooh. Okay. Let's leave that one for now. And then what about Karlach? This is per turn. This is long rest, but I've not used it. This is her race charge, or her race charge is a bit low. Okay. So there is value in resting, but then I also think it may not be just one battle. There may be a few battles, so I might take a battle and then rest before, like, say, the proper final battle. Okay. I need to go check on everyone's weapons actually, because some of this was changed in the last session. I'll keep that. Okay, so because I'm not a Drow elf, I don't really gain the benefit of this. I have so much crap. Should I sell stuff first? I don't know who has money. I should be able to fast travel. Okay, let's sell some crap. Should be able to fast travel to the Gauntlet of Shar and pretty easily get to where I need to go. Oh, this guy might have money, and he has some weapons, I guess.
Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer. Need anything?
He only has 1,000. Yeah. So I think I gave most of my crap to what's her name? Karlak. So she has Shar and she has Selunia. Lae'zel, I don't think Lae'zel has anything to sell. What is this? Oh, this music is so serene. Just double checking if we have anything to sell. Oh, she's got the Dark Justiciar helm. I don't really have a shadowy character on me right now. I guess I would be that character really, but yeah, don't really use it. And I have a bunch of stuff on me, some of which I can sell, I think. Oh, this would be so good actually. Okay, it's anything extra with no bonus attached to it. Self-immolation. What does that do actually? Set yourself on fire to gain heat. Yeah, I don't know who benefits from that. Maybe someone. There's a particular person who would benefit from that. I don't know. Each sapphire feels like a tiny shard of sharpened ice. Nice. I do need to look into these things a bit better to see what I want. Sleight of hand. The melee hit, absolute bane. Ah. So I can do that with both my arrow and melee. I like that. Lots of crap. That's fine. Oh, books. Have I inspected this? Correct. Helm of Shah. I'll keep that for now. So there's a bunch of books I could put away, but let's leave that be for now. Karlak should have a bunch of stuff. Okay. Oops. Where can I go? What's this? This I can get rid of as well. All this I can get rid of. Candle I can get rid of as well. This I can keep. Oh yeah, all the melt. Okay. Maybe not the lost stuff or whatever. Since you only have one, whatever. Oh, not that. You only have one, never mind. Pegasus feather. Keep all this. Not this. And this. I think we're good. Too cold. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, was this good to get for me? Does more damage. A lot more damage actually. Why am I questioning whether to use to get this? It's 1000, that's why. It does a lot more damage. However, melee isn't my main attack, is it? That's the thing. I want to see if Shadowheart can use it. So short sword is finesse. I don't know if she could use it. What about these things? None of these are going to be as good as my Herald. You gain proficiency. In addition, you gain a bonus +1 to melee. Oh, this gives you haste, that's good. And who would benefit from this? As in, like, who willing this would benefit? It's the fact that it costs like 1,000, which is what puts me off, to be honest with you. Harmonium Halberd. Strength +2. But intelligence and wisdom go down. Okay. Charge bound. Oh, that has to be bound. Battle axe. So I don't know what heat. Oh, can I see what heat does? Heat's just a condition. Engulfed by a vengeful fire. Take 1 to 4 damage each turn, but it can use heat convergence. What is heat convergence? Heat convergence. Toggleable passive feature. Consume your heat to fuel a powerful attack. The next time you deal fire damage, you deal an additional 1 fire damage for every turn of heat remaining. Okay, that's weird. It's very specific, is the thing. Sword of Umbra. So the cruel thing is a long sword. This is a short sword. Can I do away with short swords? Ensnaring strike, but melee only. Damn. I wish I could do a range one as well. That would sell me on that. Okay, you know what? I can't really think about what I want to sell. Just take that. Just sell all that crap.
I'll be here if you need any.
Now let's look at what we actually do have in stock that we can maybe use. We've got this lightning jabber's spear. Cruise thing is 2 to 9. This does more damage, but it's not going to be one-handed, is it? Great sword, great club, quarterstaff. How is this? Rusty great sword. I might have sold the great sword that is split in 2. That is broken. Sorry. So this has Tears protection. This has shockwave. Vision of the Absolute. So I don't really have anything really on me. What you call like? What weapon can you use? What do you have? Longbow plus. That's it.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
4 to 14 plus fire. Ooh, it's really good actually. 4 to 14. Is there more than I can do?
Still breathing, despite everything.
No. Almost though.
My faith protects me. Flacket's will be done.
says 2 acid plus, but I think that's just me in general doing 2 acid. So do I want to keep this, or do I want to... Oh, more damage. How much would you get with this? 9 to 14. Okay. Yeah, this is the main thing I'm thinking of. I do more damage. Slashing damage, however. This one has no weapon enchantment. So the Hamarhaf whoa, has no weapon enchantment. Tricky. Maybe I will use this. What about Karlak stuff?
Thanks.
Jogoro's greatsword versus this. Weapon enchantment. Shockwave. Yeah, Karlak, you equip this. Okay. And then Shadowheart, it's gonna be a bit tricky. What else do we have that we can use maybe? Magic durability. Okay, not much really. Arcana +1, religion +1, nice. What do I have?
All right. What now?
Sleight of hand. Okay. Missile snaring. Fiend. Who had the... Was it the quartermaster who had the spell? Are you? No. The quartermaster goes walk around. There you go.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
This, I feel like Shadowheart could make very use of this. Whoa, 4 to 14. Bludgeoning plus fire. Range spell attacks +1. Grants resistance to fire damage. Oh, that's because I have the Spear of Night on. That's why. So I think this is... Oh, that's so good. It's 1800 though. Damn. I do want to keep my money to see if I can get rid of the other Thorm for like 10k. If it's more than 10k, then it's probably wishful thinking right now. But the fact that she gets Fireball... I don't even care about Firebolt, but Fireball. Actually, could I equip this? I could. In a weird way I could. Because I could do the Firebolts and the Fireball, and I have 15 Wisdom. Because my sword is kind of weak right now. It's still spending 1,800 though, which I'm hesitant to do.
Take care now.
Okay, well, I didn't do anything, but let's just save anyway. Oh, I did spend money. Let's go. Oh no, not here. Let's do what we came to do. whites. So this is the Yoga's contract. I can do that. Find Catholic Thorn. So I stole the other stuff from these guys. I did not explore that side. I might run around there to see if I can, or if it will just trigger a fight. Because last time I stole the what the? Last time I stole the orb. They kind of didn't let me pass. Can I just jump there? Really? Man, I am so weak. I can't even make that. Yeah, these friends are full. These friends are full. Friends. For now. Okay.
Chambers of Penance.
There you go. Hey, buddy. Oh. Kind of funny seeing them just jump around. Broken shield. Do I have to talk to animals?
What business do you have in my master's den?
You brought me here. I could ask you the same question.
I am my master's heart chosen.
You're in love with an orphan?
Not just any orphan. Master is the darkest of desire. None compare to him.
You should consider me.
Which quickly becomes a sneer.
A poor word, Kiss.
Well, we'll see when I beat the guy. Okay, bunch of stuff here. I don't really want to pick up any of this because yeah, I doubt they'll be of any value. Okay, it's a heavy chest here. I just really want to explore the area. And since no one saw me steal the Umbral gem, I'm good. It's quite a lot of people. For a guy that's supposed to be tough, you do have a lot of people like that you're hiding behind. Level 10. Only 105 though. What's unspent? How do you use this?
A bed made of corpses.
Oh.
Disgusting. And uncomfortable.
Wait, he only has a 105 HP. I could bring the other guy here. What's his name? Flesh. To kind of help us out. Ooh. This is a better looking throne. Ooh. Bear. I won't put my bear next to him. How do I get my bear up there? Oh yeah, I have the Night Singer's favor. Okay, and then
My
Shadowheart.
faith will guide me.
No. Shadowheart can sit there maybe.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Oh yeah, that's what happens when you control them. That's if they're. If I did this though. Nope.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What? I'm ready.
Ah, yeah, so that's how you do it. The three important. Oh, no, yeah, it's one. Can I get. Color, can you move away? Yeah, there we go. Bear, me, and Shadowheart. Candles. Bear, can you not have your butt facing that? So can you have like. Yeah, there you go.
No one's stopped me yet.
Oh, damn.
What's on your mind?
A long way to go still.
There's some Asia. Bear, me, and Shadowheart. Tag team. Wait, we get F10? No, not F10. Is it F10? Yeah, F10. Nice. Well, maybe not that nice, but we got it. Okay. Oh crap.
Greetings.
Okay, my controller wasn't working properly. Alright, everyone, let's go. Continue the journey. Have I not? Yeah. Is that a path there as well? You can go and see, I guess. Can you jump on this? I guess not. We can always go back there. Oh, there's a item guy here. Downstairs. See what he has in stock. Where's this item guy? Okay, not much. Ooh. Aww. Oh, they don't have anything to say. I guess that gets around one way of having to talk to them, or having a lot of dialogue. Do I have talk with? I do have speak with animals. What's up, buddy? How does this work? It doesn't. There is nothing here. Okay. Okay. So we do know from last time that the rats actually make up one person, and that one person is who Yerger needs to kill to escape. Now the rats have a treasure. I don't mind getting that as well. I do wonder if I have to get that first before the... So I might do that first, because I can always betray them anyway. I probably won't, but I could. It might have some good weapons for me to consider. Aha! I didn't really want the ring. I should give it to Karlak. Be easier to sell later. So, and this is where we were. Can I jump from this side then? Wow. I'm so weak. I cannot make that jump. That's fine. So let's do the rat stuff first, just in case I messed that up by doing the Dark Justiciar stuff first. Then I'll do the Dark Justiciar stuff, which I feel like automatically will give me Catherick Thorm's relic, but I could be wrong. Yeah, but the primary goal will be to. Are you serious? Really? Oh, okay. So yeah, let's do the other thing first. I'm hoping there's some good items here. And I can always betray them later anyway, I think. I probably won't. Everyone on? Cool. Oh, Shadowheart came to me. What stats do we have? Blessing of Selune, Night Singer, High Spirits. Yeah, the rats were gone, yeah. Oh. I'm also wondering if it was Raphael who did the whole spell to turn the rat, because that's why you have the infernal stuff here. Did Raphael do that? Is what I'm thinking. In order to trap the Orthon here. Let's make a save. Oh, I wonder if I light the candles, that's going to trigger something.
A final warning. Offer us peace now, or be devoured.
Alright, your lives for this treasure. You better be level with me. Are you telling me you're one person turned into a swarm of rats? How can that
It
be?
shouldn't be. We should be one long dead. Instead, we are many. Scurrying, hiding, surviving. We are just crumbs of a life. Harmless nothings. Unless you test us. Leave us in peace.
So, can I get the rats, Yergon or Yergin, Flesh / Balthazar to all fight each other?
And you better be true to your word. I am small, but we are many. Now fetch your prize and leave.
Where is... Oh, he's going. Where are you going? What? Is it just on the map or something? There? Sharon Provisions. Is this... Oh, damn. This is back where we were upstairs. How is this? Okay. That's weird. But okay. Do want to look at the journal stuff actually. So Shadowland. We made a deal with the rats. In return for being left alone, they told us about a cache of hidden treasure. Okay. Okay. Lift the shadow curse, find Zebel, find Maul. Okay, so does that just break this? So we're no longer doing Yurga's contract? I mean, I didn't plan to do it anyway, but I'm just wondering. Wait, let's not do this. do wonder sometimes, like, if you fast travel too much, you might miss out on like a dialogue or a cutscene, as after, say, completing a checkpoint, you then, instead of walking all the way back to some other part of the stage, you just teleport to a nearby waypoint that you might miss out on an interaction that occurs. 'Cause I know I feel like there have been games like that before, where because you fast travel, you miss out versus taking the long route. What is down there? How do we get down there? Interesting. I'm assuming this is where it was, but I could be wrong. It could be down there, actually. I guess you can fall from there. Yeah, you can. Yeah, so it's down, actually. It's not here, but down, so... Can I get there from here? Is there a way to fall? Easy. Really? Okay, so that's where it is. How can I get there a different path? Okay, here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Again, I'm not sure I needed the rat to tell me this. But hopefully, there's a reason we side with the rats. Or, well, it gives us something. The fact that I can still come back here and not get attacked is good. Shame I missed this out previously. I wonder if I deem the treasures to not be worth it, can I... What is that? Why is this place so big? Oh, let's see. Gonna get there. Well, there's a door there. I might just be able to... Wait. What? Where are you going? Oh. Where am I? Where are we? Okay, we're way over here for some reason. Okay, yeah. What happens? Wait, what? Oh, so you could have gone down and jumped on. Ah, at least I think you could have. Come down here. I guess this way you can bypass Yoga, if need be. Didn't see that previously. Money. Oh, I'll take all this. Body. Bone. Rusty guy's sword. Wow, that's a lot of rusty weapons. Someone's talking. Zealot of the Absolute. Dude. Investigate strange singing. Ascertain any connection to the relic. Do not deviate. Do not fail. Return promptly. Wait, is the relic different from the Dark Justiciar stuff? Oh my god. These grisly trinkets started popping up with the rise of the cult. Da-da, da-da. Okay. So I can just sell this stuff, yeah? 18 short bow, halberd. Okay. Chess. Let's give some of this to, like, say, please. Okay, so there was not the path I thought there would be. There is nothing here. Unless this is something. No. So there's no path here except for this. No. Unless we can just jump down there. So this zealot was level 8. Okay. I find this whole situation weird. Okay. So my plan would be to jump onto that small one. And then jump across from there. Up there. Oh, come on. Come on, dude. Come on. You can jump this. You can. You must believe. You believe that you can jump.
I'm ready.
Weak
Whatever
sauce.
it takes.
Weak sauce character. Shadowheart should be able to jump. Oh no, Shadowheart can't jump either. Laser.
Vigilance breeds madness.
Can I go in here? I could open it. But those two can't follow. So this is where the treasure is. I wonder if I could have seen that without not. This was not worth it. That was not worth it. Was that it?
The mirrors here seem to not reflect light, but devour it.
I don't know what to do about you guys. Let's open the door. Okay, it's just one room, I think.
Chamber of Command.
Let's get on with it.
Silver key.
Used to be magic in this mirror. Something dark. Shattered now.
Where's the key? Take the key. Mirror of Loss. Okay, we'll look at that later.
What's that?
I can't see. It's gone now. Oh, I can, okay, use it. And this one, nothing here? No. Nothing here. And nothing here. Okay. Chest. Reflections upon the Mirror of Loss. Whoa. Original purpose of the sacred mirror has been lost to the ages. Da-da-da. Shadowfell. Causes a disclaimer it will only be an object of devotion after the fall of Netheril. Da-da. What is certain is that many of the Night Singers' faithfuls claim to feel some echo of a power and majesty when in the presence, even though it is shattered, they are often said to feel lesser. Okay. Let's make a quick save. Oh, use a silver key. No, not laser. Damn. Oh well. Let's look at the mirror first, I guess.
In darkness, truth. In shadows, justice. In the Dark Lady's name. always.
Okay. No, no, turn them off. One more, and then the door. I assume. Can I give myself something? Because I can always just fast travel out if need be. Oh wait, I might have like a potion of
Still
jumping
alive.
or something like that.
That's progress.
The bear won't be able to. Whoa. Yes. Yosh. Right. The bear won't be able to, but that's fine. Oh no, the bear can. No, the bear follows me. Nice. Okay. Let's make a quick save. Close the door. Oh, there's still one up there. Can I get that? Okay. Are these lit up or not? I can't tell. Oh, they are. Okay. Anything else? Light from anywhere else? Oh yeah. Whatever is giving that light. Where's that light coming from? I don't know. Was it from outside? Okay, now we're in total darkness, it seems. Not. Where's this perception? What are we perceiving? Damn. What? It was only those two. The other two didn't, right? Yeah. So let's go back and see what this could have been. No? No. Weird. Because we're gonna go to the mirror in a bit. Just want to see if there's anything I missed out. Okay. This could do nothing, but we'll see.
The mirror is shattered and beyond any use.
No, that can't be right. The whole point was no light. It sucks that there's
Action, not reaction.
okay, so she failed as well,
Let's get going.
whatever it was. What about me? Am I gonna fail as well?
That's curious.
Okay. Really? It's not even that much gold.
Chamber of Command.
Chamber of Command. I don't know what this said. I forget. Well, it might be in the combat log, I guess. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. Wow, it was 20? Damn. And it was just for 58 gold. Like, seriously. So I can do nothing here?
Gazing into the broken mirror serves no purpose. The reflection it offers is like a dizzying kaleidoscope.
What's next?
Yeah, it's weird how...
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
There was the thing we got just now. The book. And this. Investigate strange singing, ascertain any connection to the relic, do not deviate, do not fail, return promptly. Maybe he deviated, that's why.
Let's move.
But it was Shadowheart
Time to dally.
who found the book.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Chamber of Command.
I wonder what it said in darkness. Something something. That's what I'm hoping to find in the log, but it wasn't in the log. It would have been around like after this. So it was not gonna be here. Yeah. And I don't know if Selim's blessing counteracts this effect. But it doesn't look like I can do anything here. By the looks of it.
Gazing into the broken mirror serves no purpose. The reflection it offers is like a dizzying kaleidoscope.
Can I attack it?
Gazing into the broken mirror serves no purpose. The reflection it offers is like a dizzying kaleidoscope.
It must be useful for something. What am I using? Is it the thing above us? Okay, well, seems like I can't do anything. Now we're sure that this is what we're looking at. Yeah, it must be. So can I take this mirror?
The mirrors here seem to not reflect light, but devour it.
Okay. I was wondering if I could replace it with the one in here.
In darkness, truth. In shadows, justice. In the Dark Lady's name. Always.
Okay. Don't think there's much else I can do. So let's do the one thing I wanted to do from the beginning of this session. Which we may not do, like I said. And we did kind of cheat our way into the final gem, but that's fine. Okay. Let's make a full save here. And see what lies ahead. Pedestal of Reckoning.
On the altar is an inscription. Brave the gauntlet of your Lady Shah, surmount her trials, and rise a dark Justiciar.
The Gauntlet of Shah. This place is legendary. Even with half my memories locked away, I still remember the stories. The Dark Lady's finest warriors arose from this place. Now I'm here.
We've done the trials, so that's weird. But let's do it anyway. What are these trials, Shadowheart?
In order to join Lady Shah's elite, you had to pass her trials, then make a sacrifice in her innermost sanctum. One revealed only when you've proven yourself. Very few made it that far. I've dreamed of this place. This is my destiny. I must complete the trials.
Ooh, you know, I was thinking that maybe we could do this with Shadowheart, but maybe the way it works, like properly, is you have to bring a Selûnite here, as in Isabel. This is a distraction. What does becoming a Dark Justiciar mean? Are you sure this is what you want?
You know me better than most. But I need to find out if I'm worthy. If I prove myself to Lady Shah, she'll bless me with power. Power we can use to take on the Absolute and rid ourselves of these parasites once and for all. Let's explore.
Wait.
The inscriptions.
We have all the gems. Let's put them to use and continue onwards.
That's what I thought. So last time, that was straight up the conversation. Like I didn't have this initial conversation with Shadowheart. Anyway, examine the
There are
altar.
recesses on the altar that look intended to house something. Another such receptacle already contains a gemstone.
Can I take the gemstone? Wait. Oh. It's because there's the altar. Because there's two things here. One's the pedestal and one is the thing I need to inspect there instead of the altar. So I have 3. What's this? Then why is it empty?
Wait.
This isn't another one of the episodes, is it? Glance around. What's wrong, Shadowheart?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong at all.
What's going on? Tell me.
It's fine. Really. I just feel we're on the right track.
You look crazy.
I'm right where I need to be. Under Lady Shah's gaze.
I don't want to feel that. Which is annoying because I did the whole conversation already. But we can quickly skip that. I don't want to feel that perception check. So last time, there's a difference between the pedestal itself and the altar. I see. And this is just this section, and I'm already restarting. Pedestal.
On the altar, brave the gaunt.
The gauntlet. The Dark Lady's finest warriors arose from this place. I've dreamed of this place. This is my destiny. You know me better. If
Oh, I should maybe boost my thing first. Perception. Whatever.
nothing.
You detect the gentlest of presences disturbing the temple's ancient, stale air. It seems to encircle Shadowheart, welcoming her.
You detect the gentlest of presences disturbing the temple's ancient stale air. Safe? I felt something. A presence. What was it?
Lady Shah's presence. I felt her too. We're right where we need to be, under her gaze. This is the right path. Let's continue.
Damn. We'll see how this goes. So this is the one, right? Not this one. Wait,
Disc is moving.
Bear,
This
are
must
you with
lead
me?
to the next part
There
of
you are.
Shah's gauntlet.
I can't move on this thing. Okay. Hopefully there's not like a whole lot more of this. Because I assumed it was going to be quick, but I may have been wrong. I need the 3 here, yeah. Okay, can I go to the next one? No? I have to do this manually. Oh yeah, Gollum. Okay. Make a quick save. Get the other one from Shadowheart. Or Shadowheart can do it, to be fair.
There's no time to waste.
Never a dull moment.
We're getting all these the relic lies just ahead.
Spill the blood of Selûne and rise a warrior of Shah.
Ooh, this is getting interesting. Find the night song. We found a plaque disclosing the fact that Night Song isn't a relic. She's a woman, caged and somehow mixed up in the business of Catheric's invulnerability. Oh yeah, I guess that's different. We found a plaque that claims the Night Song isn't the Temple of Shah. Okay. Okay. So lever here, I always find this weird. But I guess, oh yeah, because like the other one, where it will close on you, and so you have to... Yes, waypoint discovered. That's what I want.
Where initiates undertook their final preparation.
I sought to reach a Githyanki creche and be rid of these tadpoles. Now we stalk forgotten lands haunted by darkness. I'm going to find my people. If you have any sense, you will follow.
You consider your options, knowing that should Lae'zel depart alone for the crash, she could fall to the curse.
Are you serious? Are you serious? No. Ooh. Maybe the game is trying to tell us something. I was not expecting this. I don't really want to go to the crash. However, I could just not have Lae'zel in the party when I do this. Also, Can I just say option 3 and then peace out? And then not do it, basically. Like, let's go, but then just stay here anyway.
To the creche. And do try to keep up.
This is what I mean. Shadowfell entrance. Okay. So what is this? Gift of darkness. Gift of mercy. Gift of secrets.
Trust your secrets to the night.
Okay.
Deliver the Night Mother's mercy upon her enemies. Shroud yourself in blackest night.
Choose.
Let's see what this does.
What the? I didn't realize you could go all the way around. What are you doing?
This must be the last step. I need to pray.
I mean, we need to bleed the saloon.
Only by Lady Shah's grace did we even make it this far.
I don't want to do this.
Nothing. Shadowheart continues her prayer in silence.
I don't want to use the parasite now on her.
All right. No need to dash in ahead of me. I'm ready.
What's going on?
Nothing. Just a show of respect. Trust me, you wouldn't want to displease her. Not here. Let's continue.
I should look at that as well. Huh.
Your party is gathered. You are ready, or so you hope.
Really? Oh. Ah. Ah. Are you sure you want to proceed? Depending on your choices, the state of the region could change, and some active quests may become unavailable. Maybe this is why they were telling us to go to the creche. I have made my save, and I can undo that, or restart from there, so let's just say yes for now. Five new journal updates. Just what has been cancelled. Hopefully this doesn't mean I'm like suddenly in Act 3. I think.
Lady Shah. I can feel her all around. This is her domain. This is the Shadowfell.
You did well. Better than I would have credited you with. Now, hurry along and bear witness to my masterpiece.
This is the Dark Lady's domain. He does not belong here.
How did you get here?
Simple. I followed you. It seems Shah still holds a grudge against General Thorm, and so sought to prevent me from entering in his name. Luckily, you were the perfect agent in helping me slip past her defenses. Now the Night Song is within reach.
What's stopping me from killing you and taking the relic for myself?
Your lack of ability, perhaps? You made for an adequate errand boy thus far, but let's not overstate your virtues. Raise one finger to me, and I'd sunder you like lightning would a rotten oak. Now, enough dullard questions. Follow me.
Night Song's prison.
I feel lighter, unburdened, as if the softest push could send me drifting away.
So, okay, let's see how this is actually playing out. Yeah, the Githyanki is completed now, is it? No? Wait, where is it? Was it not in the... Is it not in the Nautiloid Crash region or not? Or am I remembering wrong? Oh, there you are, yeah. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Okay, as much as I wanted to do this. Okay, I mean, let's just press on, but we will definitely reload. Just because I don't want to... Wait, where'd he go? How do I... Wait, what? Jump? Which means there's not... Okay. Whee! Oh, enemies.
Descend to her.
Just a little bit further. See my actions, Lady Shah. Hear my words of faith.
This will also be interesting because if you come back here with a changed Shadowheart,
Nightsinger, witness my adoration.
target is too far. Oh my god. Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, if we find if we are able to oh, that's not what I wanted. But if we are able to change Shadowheart, it'd be interesting to see. Oh, where'd my bear go? Okay, my bear's gone.
I have emptied my heart of falsehoods. I have vanquished your foes.
To her.
Are you guys not following?
Nearly there. Have to keep going.
Yeah, to see her conversations when she comes back. If she comes back changed.
Lady Shah's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall. Lady Shah's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall.
Aelin? Who's Aelin?
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps you're incapable of feeling at all.
Please, spare me. Your insults grew tired and shopworn years ago.
What does this look like on the map? Night Song? They all Night Song. Defeat Balthazar. Find Catholic Tom's relic. Night Song. All in one. Let's make a quick save here.
come to add more bars to my cage? Or perhaps to lead this would-be Justiciar's blade directly to my heart?
Oh, she's a Seluna.
I invite you. Heap more sins upon your head. My retribution will be all the sweeter for them.
All this time, and you still failed to appreciate the gifts I bestowed on you, Alien. Sad to see a thing of beauty not recognize its own worth. But General Thorn, he appreciates you, and he wants you close at hand. So, I am here to whisk you back to him.
Ketherick. I welcome the sight of him after these 100 years. He whose immortality I supply with my very soul.
General Thorn. I'm sure you'll be on your best behavior for him, but just in case, I've taken some precautions. Keep back. It will take quite some concentration to secure Aelin for her little journey.
The Night Song is Shah's sacrifice. She's my destiny. He cannot have her.
Wait, the Night Song is a person?
Person? Please. You insult her. You insult me. Aelin is so much more than that. She is an Asimar, bound to a soul cage of my creation, and lending her immortal strength to General Thorn. Her power, his will, and my genius. An unsurpassable feat.
Ramblings most unsane. Poor Balthazar. For maggots ate his brain long ago.
Hold your tongue, Aelin, or I'll take it away from you again. And you, no more questions. No more interference. Dead man, you haven't been paying attention, have you? Perhaps I'll revive your carcass and add you to my retinue. Then you'll have all the time in the world to think on your mistakes.
Ah, that's annoying. I thought you would just be him. So are they all my enemies? Yes, they are. I do wonder if he's 91. Okay. Let's hex him. I don't know where my animal went, but that's okay. Why is the guy in the way? Okay. Oh, I don't want that. I want my range. Actually. How much life does he have? 91. Oh man, you cannot just do 4 damage.
Cutting to the chase.
I don't have any potions of speed, do I? I have a potion of flying. I should have used these, dumbass. Dumbass that I am. Okay, let's see. Is there some way I can get height advantage? So they're all at enemies, are they? Oh, there's a plaque. Also a plaque there. Interesting. Why there are plaques around. One there too. Incense bowl. What about you? Can I do anything with you? I wonder if I could like spirit inside. Misty step inside. Let's see if I can move in.
Breathe deep and move.
I'm heating up.
Not you, you. Not enough movement, but maybe I can dash. Yes, speed. Okay.
Come on, show him who you are.
Oh my god, why did you run like that? I need a strong attack. No, I can't do anything. What's this? Ooh, it'd be cool if I could knock him off, but I'm not in the right view for that. Oh, I can still do another one. It's 5 to 8, 6 to 16, 5 to 8. Okay, let's see what he's. Oh my god, why would you? Alert, Grim Harvest. Okay. Okay. Slashing, piercing, bludgeoning, poison. Okay. Okay, so magic is the best bet, really. How did you get oh wait, I've got haste on, that's why. Forgot about that.
Victory awaits.
You can Misty Step, so you should be good to just go crazy on him. Do you have speed? Why does no one have potion of speed? What happened? Oh, whatever. Okay. Let's go here. Can you Misty Step? You can Misty Step, okay. Because I was thinking maybe I'll do the Spirit Guardian. Okay. Wait, I have Bless. Yeah, I forgot about that. Let's go somewhere here, maybe? defaulted like that. That attacks nearby enemies. Okay. It's level 3. Oh yeah. Maybe not enough space. Why is there not enough space? I want him to attack this guy, not anyone else. I'm not sure it will do what I want, so let's just do this. And let's do radiant damage. Let's do level 3. Sure. Only 4, really? Let's move closer. Whoa. Everyone's gonna come to me. Oh, not everyone. Oh, it's a mage. That's fine. Oh, there are so many turns.
It will be a kindness to put an end to your follies.
Aha, you can't move, you can't move. Stall, stall, stall. Give up your turn. Give up your turn. Oh, damn. Oh, he missy stepped.
You will not take me.
Okay. Where did he go? Where is he? This one. Yeah, okay. You can jump, I assume. Oh, come on. I see. Okay. Can I move up this way and then do that? I'll get attacked though if I do this. I can range. I forgot I can range. I could bull rush. Invisibility as well, maybe. Oh, 20%. I just need him to die. At least that's my plan. Let's re-roll that. It's weird because again, I probably won't keep this save file. I just want to see what happens, to be fair. Sorry, not that I won't keep the save file. I won't keep this. Keep going down this path. Down by the river. Okay, let's see. Can I just jump? How can I? Yes, jump like that. Can you jump like that? The thing is, you're gonna get attacked by a number of people and you're almost dead. You know what? Let's start with you actually. Let's do some mass healing like this. Is that including? Oh, that's not. Oh man, I don't think that's including me. Can I move here first? Okay, and then do that. Now it's including me and everyone. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. Now let's put you. What do you mean too far? Wait, what? Oh, really? Feels like just healing is going to be what I can do. So I might as well just do mass healing. Too bad I didn't do this. Yes. Yeah.
No choice but to keep going.
You can still attack, yes? Yes, you can. Not enough? Oh, I can't. I need to actually... Okay. I don't know if drinking this now is going to be useful, but let's try it. Yes, it was. Okay. Let's see. I could do shatter. Surprised this doesn't have. Oh, because I don't have my thing. I could do shatter. Oh, 40%? Really? Why? This is going to be disadvantaged. Ooh. Alright, let's test that out. Never tried it before? Let's test that out. So that's 3 to 24. He's already done one misstep. Requires concentration, that's the problem though. Okay, that's the problem with that. Oh, will it not? Okay, that sucks if that's the case.
Let's go.
Okay, now Karlak, you are in a tricky position. At least it's okay. I'm gonna do this. Can you just jump up here, maybe? I don't know how she survived that, but she did, so that's all I need to know. 6 is your critical hit. Okay. Oh, I got more because I am hastened Okay. Okay. Don't think you can do anything else.
Time to strike.
You still have Misty Step, yeah. Oh no, you don't. You have quick heals though. But you've got range attacks, right? Okay, let's see. I don't want to waste a quick heal. Minimum 9, but this is 5 anyway. It's just I might disadvantage. Okay. Let's jump. Not enough movement. Okay, so that guy's gonna get me. She's moved to do this. I don't want her to move to do this. I don't want you to move. If you're gonna move, I might as well jump. Nice. See if this works. Now we actually do have to fight everyone. Okay. This kind of sucks. This absolutely sucks. Can I haste? No. So all of them getting close will get hit by the Spirit Guardians. I know, I know. Oh, they're still hitting me because why not? Die, 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 no. Ooh, saved. Get hit, get hit, get hit. Miss. Oh, she wants to dash. He wants to dash. Okay. Blindness doesn't matter. Okay. Still quite a lot of enemies. Okay, let's see. What can we do? Shadowheart will have to heal everyone. Okay. I'm trying to think. Because this dude... Okay. This one is the most dangerous right now, I think. She's gonna get tired from the haste soon as well. I need to be on the offensive. I need to be damaging. Requires concentration. 8 to 28.
Ready for this?
Done. Do I have another turn? Yes, I do. Knock you back 3M. Would that kick you off? How much is my attack? 6 to 16. How much is 3M? Not that far. Okay. Oh, wow. No damage. And you can wait. And I can still do this. Actually no. Ah, crap. Lucky.
Time to strike.
Pentacrush. What is that? Wait, something's happening? No? Okay. Pentacrush. Kill 5 enemies in a single turn. Did I? Oh. So do I have a turn? Don't really have anything I can do. However, I can either heal myself or I can protect someone. Let's protect Shadowheart. She's the most important to protect, really. Okay. And then
Let's finish this.
Shadowheart, what can you do? I can revive. Healing word. Aid. Is that me as well included? Maybe. Either way, I think I need to do this. Yeah. Oh. I only get 1. Damn. Oh no, 16. Yeah. Okay. I can still do this. And this. Mass healing word. And it's to everyone as well. Shadowheart, you are amazing.
This is worth the cost.
It's me, and I won't be able to do much though. Unless... Not much else I can do. Oh, is he not in the range? Damn. Oh. Are you blind or something? I can't tell. Can I do thorns on? Damn. If I do it here, I'll get hit, right? Well, Should I get hit? Wait, can I kill her? Oh no, it's only the spear that can kill the nice one. Okay. 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 Then I can just heal myself maybe. Oh, not. Wait. I can't attack now. So, what's this dude? Ah, these guys can get rid of him. Let me get rid of the mages first.
Time for some bloody work.
Way to piss me off so much. Can I come back in here?
With haste.
Victory awaits.
Oh, Kardak is... Okay. She has a haste problem.
Let my name be known.
Ooh. I might not kill him. Ah, crap. All Shadowhearts here. I can't move, can I? Damn. I could actually run away. Oh no. I can't really. You don't have any. I'm putting way too much effort into what will unlikely the save I will not keep. But that's fine.
Ready.
Ah, no resources. Ah, that sucks. Oh, there, I can put it there. Let's put the bludgeoning one. Oh. Where is it? It's all the way at the end. Oh, that's not gonna help. Okay, where should I go? Can't really tell where I should go. I guess if I go in here, people can't shoot in and out, can they? Oh, really? Can you jump? Really? You can't? Is Shadowheart in the way? I think she is, and I can't jump. Oh, sucks. Serious? I don't know why they like doing blind on her. Why is... Did my thing not get to? Wait, whose turn is it? Shadowheart now. I would like Shadowheart to jump in there and damage everyone. Oh, that was perfect. How many died? Quite a few. I can do this again. Are you serious? Oh yes, a channel divinity. Is everyone close enough? If not, well, let me see first if everyone's close enough. No, okay, so I need to get Karlak in especially. But Lae'zel as well. Okay.
I am fury. I am death.
She can click hills actually.
You bow, or you
She get blinded, but it's fine. I love the jumping. Okay, now let's go to Karlak. For now, can you come here? Okay, and then we'll go to back to Shadowheart. Do this. So Shadowheart has nothing left to do.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Okay. Can you jump up here actually? You could, just not enough movement. Okay. In that case, can you just arrow these nerds over here? Actually, I don't mind leaving everyone in here for now. Except for maybe... we should be separated a little bit, I think.
victory awaits.
How much move? I don't have much movement. Okay. I'm just gonna move you here. You can't do anything. Nice. Payback time. How much health do you have? 3. Damn. Too bad I don't have 2 turns. Oh. It's fine. So what I can do, I can run out, attack. Are you serious? How is this too far? Oh my god. I don't understand how that's too far. Like, I legit don't understand how that's too far. Okay, in that case, let's not do that. Let's do this. So annoying. I could have used that probably. Entangled enemies. Where's the jumping one? We have another one with the jumping. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. How is this target so far? How? How is this too far? Dumb piece of crap. Oh, really? Okay. Wrong one, I should have attacked him. Yeah, I should have done that.
I am fury. I am death.
Or at least she can also range this dude. Then maybe attack him.
I will not know fear. Got to concentrate.
How long does the darkness last? I mean, the protection lasts for 5 more turns, okay. I just want to do a fireball and then duck back in to these guys. Oh, we tried. Yeah, these guys can't do anything, so. Can I get you? No. You know what? Maybe you can just fly down. 'Cause that dude's gonna die at some point anyway. Oh no. What the? I don't need you to attack him. Can you not attack these guys?
What do I have to lose?
Now you can attack. Okay. Let's do another one. Yeah, why not? That's why. Oh, no.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Okay, so Karlak can jump here. Oh, she's so good with the jumping.
Jimmy on the go.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Time to strike.
To be fair, I did not think we would win this battle, so I'm just trying to do it to prove a point.
No time to waste.
Can you get this dude? We did it! What? Oh. Loot. Speak to dead. Dagger. Circle of bones. Soul cage research. They speak of a soul cage binding the life force of one to that of another. A crude drawing shows two figures side by side. The one on the left appears to have a dagger protruding from his chest, while the one on the right has a corresponding wound on his chest. Ah. Okay. Binding the life force of one to that of another. A crude drawing shows two figures. Okay. This can go to Karlak, and I'll take the others. Let's read the all this stuff. What does this say?
Pierce the moon.
Okay. Pierce the moon. Saloon. It's this not one as well? Again, I probably will be keeping this safe file. So, why am I doing this? I don't know. But just in case in the future I want to come back to it, I can. I would have skipped on the what you call it? The Githyank crash, which is kind of sad. No, you're right. I shouldn't waste my time. I do want to read these plug stuff though.
In her blood be anointed, dark Justiciar.
Okay. So this will be this save. Let's see, let me make a different name for this. Nice Song Prison. Skipped sections. Plus Shadowheart. Oh no. Let's just say skip Shadowheart. Skipped with Shadowheart. Okay.
Balthazar has drawn his final rancid breath. A pity it was not my hand that brought it about. Instead, it was you.
Wait.
You, who have come to seek the praise of your wicked goddess. You, who have come to drive a dagger through my heart.
Not a dagger, a spear. My Lady Shah's spear. Her fate is mine to seal. Let me handle this.
The fate you seal is your own. To be a Dark Justiciar is to turn your heart from everything but loss. You will know no love, no joy, only servitude, until of course your mistress inevitably discards you. And there is much she does not tell you. A terrible blood price that may extend beyond my own death.
You feel Shadowheart bristling. This is important to her. But your bond is strong. You may yet be able to sway her from the path of duty to the path of light. And Nightsong is not blind to your conflict. Behind that raging heart is the restless beat of one who knows too well that her fate hangs in the balance.
Oh, this is so cool. No, I don't want to trust her. Choose your own way, Shadowheart. Is this... Ooh. Boop! I like these two. Is this what you truly want?
Yes, I think so. My whole life's been leading to this. No turning back now.
Choose your own way, Shadowheart.
Cannot allow! This is my mistress's will, my life's purpose!
Persuasion. How high is it? Oh! I cannot do this. I do not have enough to do this. Oh, that's massive. The only way is I roll a 20. That's the only way. No. Roll again. Roll again. Ooh, we got one. Wait. Is that a different spear? Aww.
Can't believe I did that. Shah will disown me. Now I'm truly lost.
You were already lost, little warrior. A lost child, frightened by wolves.
What did you say?
Much has been promised to you, hasn't it? But what has been taken from you? What do you know of your own heart? Your own life? Lay a hand on me in friendship, not quite Sharon. And I will fight the battle that has been waiting for me this last century. Then, oh then, we will have much to discuss. Our Lady of Silver, hear me. She who guides the Moon Maiden Seluna, mother of the so-called Night Song. The Night Song is no more! I am resplendent. You have given me a great gift, little warrior. Don't you find it oh so curious that you would spurn your dark lady? Perhaps you feel a stirring of the truth already. But that will come later. There is a battle yet to be fought. You have done what we feared was impossible. You have released me from a century of sorrow. Your power is great. So too must be your weapon. You must choose what you will wield. And the Moon Maiden will provide. Thus I have said. Thus will it be so. Are you ready?
For what?
To kill Ketheric Thorn.
Are you going to do that now? Wait.
We need to leave. Lady Shah won't stand for us to be here, not after what we did.
If she's angry, she's being remarkably quiet.
That's what frightens me. She must be angry. Yet, I don't feel it. Or hear it. There's only silence. Let's get out of here, please. Whatever's coming, I don't want to be in the heart of the Shadowfell when it finds me. The Night Song will be headed for Moonrise Towers. We'd better get there and see what she's unleashed against Ketheric Thorn.
I skipped a lot by doing this. Because she's just going straight off to kill him, I think. Oh, she's getting rid of the curse? Ah, I did this so ass backwards.
Well chosen, Shadowheart.
I have been blessed by Selena for saving her daughter. Moonlight Glaive. Oh, shall I wield it? It's two-handed. It's two-handed. Why is Shadowheart having a two-handed weapon? No, not my Shadowheart. Maybe I should go down the Dark Justiciar path. I mean, we'll take it, obviously. I guess we can just exit. Let's actually make a... I need to make a new save. Night Song's Prison. Night Song Survive. Actually, live. SH skip. Okay. So what I'm actually going to do as well, since I'm here, I'm going to reload this. Oh no, not this. Wrong one. So I think that's going to be pretty much it for this session. So cool. So cool. And I've skipped quite a bit by doing this, obviously. I have no idea what Halsin's trip is about then. I need to go to the Moon Pass and do all that. I mean, I knew that was going to be the case anyway. I didn't realize it was like, this was proper end.
Nightsong's not blind to your conflict. Behind that raging heart is the restless beat of one who knows too well that her fate hangs in the balance.
Trust.
Well, well, well. What's that I sense? A spear intended for my heart? Empowered by your goddess, I. Empowered to kill the child of a god. Do you know what I am, little assassin? For I know you. A lost child. Frightened by wolves in the dark.
What did you say?
Much has been promised to you, hasn't it? But what has been taken from... I sense more.
What do you think? What should I do?
Kill her. I want to see her become the Dark Justiciar.
There it is. True death, at last. You are Shah's child, after all. And I am.
It is done. You have proven yourself. You have answered my highest calling. My chosen. My warrior. My dark Justiciar. No more hiding. Let me show you. Let all see how you have served me, Shadowheart, and how you have been rewarded. Your pain is now your power. Wield it true. My church must be cleansed. You shall be my instrument in ridding it of the impure. Then you shall take up the mantle as its new leader. First, hunt down the traitor, Ketheric Thorn. He shunned my race. He let my armies be slaughtered. He used my domain to safeguard his wretched life. But now, Without the Night Song, he's vulnerable. End him. In my name, Shadowheart. Let him see you in your splendor before you shut his eyes forever. Once he is vanquished, Baldur's Gate awaits. Your holy work will continue there, where you first learned of my embrace. Take up my spear again and go forth. Let the cleansing begin.
Finally! Through me, her will is enacted. Her shadows strengthen and the darkness takes all. I am her chosen.
Oh, snap. Oh, are you not going to show what's coming through? Oh, she's got her full armor set. Absolute devastation. Lae'zel is inspired. Well, she has to be. She's She must have gone some.
Next, I wonder.
So not the helm, but this Dark Justiciar half-plate, very rare medium armor. Shaw's Aegis. Shaw's Umbre. While obscured, the wearer has advantage on stealth checks. While the wearer has Shield of Faith active, reduce all incoming damage by 2 and reflect damage received back at the attacker. Nice. Where's this? Did you pick up the sword again? Shaw's Spear of Evening. Legendary. Equipped by Shadowheart. You gain advantage on saving throws while lightly or heavily obscured. This weapon deals an additional 1d6 to creatures that are lightly or heavily obscured. The wearer cannot be blinded. Is Shaw's Darkness better as well? Create a dark shroud that heavily obscures and blinds creatures within. Creatures cannot make a range in and out. Okay. Maybe it is. There's some benefit there. What else did she get that's new? There's 4 items, I thought. Gloves. Dark Justiciar's Gauntlets. Your weapons deal... Yep. Beckoning Darkness. Oh, it's weird how like my current ones are actually pretty good. Maybe that's why I didn't automatically switch it. Okay, so I got 4 items. This. No, I got the boots. I'm wearing the boots. Dexterity saving throw +1. Wait, that's it? Shadow teleportation. Ooh. Wait, no, I want the other one. Teleport to an unoccupied, obscured spot. Oof. What else did you get? Those 4 things. This, the boots. She's wearing the boots. Sorry, I know. The gloves, and the weapon. Yes, that's 4 things. Okay. Oh, that's a good legendary weapon.
Looking ahead.
Okay, let me make a save here. This is... I need to rename this as well. So this is Night Song. Night Song. Then SH skip. I mean, I'll probably redo all this anyway. When I don't skip all the other content. What else did I skip content-wise actually? What's wrong with it? We killed Night Song, so Catherick Storm is now vulnerable. Yep. So yeah, we can still rescue people. We can still do this. We can still do this. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, there's still this. This is still interesting. We've not found a way. Ooh. Maybe Balthazar stuff we'll be able to help with this. Anyway. Daughter of Darkness. Shadowheart has slain the Night Song and has chosen as the last Dark Justiciar conferred by the Gauntlet of Shah. Okay. Let's quickly talk to her.
I've done it. I've actually done it. A Dark Justiciar chosen by Lady Shah. It almost doesn't feel real.
What comes
I
next?
wanted to talk to you about that. Lady Shah has bestowed a great honor upon me. But it isn't without a cost, it seems. She expects me to fill my heart up with love for her alone, leaving no room for others. No room for us.
Look at Karlak eavesdropping. You're not leaving, are you? Let's try see what we can do here.
I don't want to. But Lady Shah demands it. Everything is surrendered to her, ultimately. But she claims some things earlier than others, it seems. Perhaps we'll still be able to find a way. Some interpretation of her will that lets us stay together. But I can't guarantee anything. And I suspect that she'll demand more and more of me as time passes. If you don't want to gamble on that, I understand. You'll have little trouble finding a more straightforward lover, I suspect.
Trust me, if I wanted straightforward, I wouldn't be seeking to woo you in the first place.
Are you sure? I don't want you to resent my divided affections.
I want whatever we can still share.
Then I can only hope Lady Shah will prove lenient if I try to keep a little piece of my heart from her.
She must have bigger concerns. Okay, we'll see.
She has. And I must continue to prove myself worthy of her favor. The apostate Ketherick Thorm still lives. That will soon change if I have any say in the matter. Lady Shah's church in Baldur's Gate has yet to be cleansed. A rot has set in amongst the leadership, one that I must cut out. Even once all that is done, more will be asked of me, no doubt. The holy work will not be done until the Night Singer's eternal darkness is restored. There is one other matter. As the chosen of Lady Shah, it is time to carry myself like one.
What does that mean?
I still carry certain vestiges of a novice. That will no longer do. If I am to lead in Lady Shah's name, I must look the part. Leave it to me. You'll see exactly what I mean soon enough.
We should journey separately for now. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we have these two open-ended paths that we're not gonna take anyway. I do want to do the crash and all that, but to know that this is here is cool. We kind of skipped a hell of a lot by doing this, unfortunately. And I kind of knew that could happen. I just didn't know that it was so intertwined between the Catholic Thorm stuff and Shadowheart's personal quest. But that's fine. I will reload and continue from before we did this whole section and the with the gems. Outside of that, everything should be fine. Everything I've done up until that point should be fine, and we can always come back to this. And we might learn more about Shadowheart in the meantime, and we might get that difficulty check that we have to do might become lower if we can convince her. But it's so cool that I still got a 20 there. But yeah, I think that'll be it for me for this session. Can I just go back to camp now? Well, let's exit. We're at the entrance. Can I go back to camp?
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Right, Shadowheart.
Last light is no more. Lady Shah's darkness will have swept away all resistance, thanks to my sacrifice.
You're saying Night Song's death condemned Last Light?
Last light was shielded by Selûnite magic. Perhaps when the Night Song died, the Moon Witch was grieved, distracted. Her blessings may have wavered. Still, though, I wonder if there's more to it. Surely they could have held out at the inn for at least a while, unless they too felt Night Song's passing. It matters little either way. Lady Shah claims everything in the end. Last light is a testament to that.
I actually want to go see Last Light. Wow, it's very... Oh, it's locked out everything in Act 1 as well. Damn. It's locked out everything in Act 1. I just want to see what this looks like. Oh. Oh no, everyone's still alive. Well, kind of. They're all Shadowcuts, so we still have to fight the Shadowcuts. Oh, okay. Okay, well, never mind then. Can I move back?
Let's focus on surviving first.
Yes, Damon. But yeah, that's just gonna be it for me for this session. Yeah, and I will... Ooh, it's tempting to see how far we can push the Dark Justiciar angle. It's tempting to see how far we can push that with Shadowheart. Okay. Alright, that'll be all for me for this session. It's been really fun. Really cool. And I enjoyed that, but as I said, I do want to get the most out of my experience the first time through, so I will go back and reload and do the crash, especially in the mountain pass. Everything in the mountain pass is gone. Everything in Act 1 in the I forget what the area is called. The wilderness is no longer accessible, I think. So let's deal with that when that comes. I'm happy, or I'm fine with the fact that we got a glimpse of what's to come in the future. We'll have to come back here and do all this anyway, and that's fine. And it gives me some perspective as well, and it gives me time to choose which Shadowheart I like to carry going forward. But that's it for me for this session. It was really fun actually. Until next time, see ya.